Rik'an, why didn't you just let me go? What's going to happen to me? Rik'an?
You betrayed Hedda. Your fate is her decision. You brought it on yourself. You handed over the holocron like it was nothing. Like everything I've done was nothing. It was stupid, Sahar. I don't understand why you did it. Why did you do it?
To save you? All your strength, all your loyalty, Hedda will throw it away. She'll throw you away. I know that you're angry with me, but I promise, no matter what happens, I will never leave you behind again. Could you say the same about Hedda?
We need you in the briefing room. It's urgent.
Understood. I'm on my way. Tao, this isn't a good time. Something very important has come up.
So, same as every other day. I promise I wouldn't be calling if this wasn't something you needed to hear.
I'm on escort duty. A lot of the big shots are here. Master Saldarin, Admiral Rava, the Supreme Chancellor. We just landed on Odessan.
What? I haven't heard anything about this.
Exactly. They're trying to catch you off guard, trip you up, so you can't come up with a way to explain yourself this time.
We've lost ground against the Empire. The hidden chain is still a pain in everyone's neck. Riots, supply chain disruptions, organized crime on the rise, lot of headaches for the Republic.
But there's one problem they think they can get away with pinning on you. The fact that Malgus is still on the loose. This stays between you and me, all right? I think Admiral Rava is in the Chancellor's ear about you. He's always overstepped his bounds, but it's gotten a lot worse lately.
And don't even get me started on how he treats the Jedi as his own personal enforcers. He's gotta be the one behind this whole ambush. I can feel it, and I don't like it.
Can you stall the others?
Yeah, I'll try.
I've just been informed that Supreme Chancellor Rands and a few other Republic leaders have decided to pay us a visit.
Of course. We'll make this quick so we can deal with whatever they'd like to fuss about today.
As expected, we received another communication from Jadis. A direct transmission to Odessan. Encrypted, of course, but T7 has graciously solved that problem for us.
Not much in the message, just a set of coordinates. And after Jadis's not-so-subtle invitation, I think we can guess what he wants you to do.
I don't like this. We don't know where these coordinates lead. It could be to Jadis, it could be to anything. What if we take this to the Supreme Chancellor, since she's decided to grace us with her presence?
That'll just complicate things.
The situation is already complicated. With their support, we can find Jadis quickly and eliminate any chance of him expanding his reach.
I agree. I don't want us walking right into a trap. This is too risky to handle alone. I'll talk to the Supreme Chancellor about getting some support.
A wise decision.
Let's hope it doesn't get back to Jadis. The more people we bring in, the bigger the chance of that happening.
A bold move by the Supreme Chancellor, arriving unannounced like this.
According to Tao, they've got a few things to say that just can't wait.
What else is new?
This is not what I was expecting.
Sorry to drop in like this. I know it's not our usual protocol.
I'm sorry you came all this way, Chancellor, but I don't have time to chat.
Then make time. The Republic has enemies around every corner. We need everyone to make that their priority.
What we don't need is Darth Malgus on the loose again. After everything we did to lock him up, you knew Shae Vizsla was missing. We assumed you had the situation under control.
Shae acted alone. This has nothing to do with us.
Regardless, some responsibility needs to be taken. Hedda Cole shows no sign of stopping her raids in Republic sectors. An unaccountable Mandalore is just making things worse.
Not to mention Malgus's desire to use Null's technology and destroy the Jedi. With him free, he's too close to his goal for comfort.
We need answers, and we need them now, before all of this foolishness takes any more of our resources away from the real threat, the Empire.
You can rest assured that we're doing everything we can on all of those fronts. But I ask that you trust that I know what I'm doing.
Under normal circumstances, I would say that's a perfectly reasonable expectation. Every day we lose more and more control of the Malgus situation. We can't afford to sit around and wait for you to produce results.
May I suggest we continue this conversation elsewhere? Somewhere private?
An excellent idea. If Malgus gets his hands on Darth Nul's holocron, it will spell disaster for the Republic. For everyone. Frankly, it was never a good idea to keep it on Odessen in the first place.
You've been a good steward, but we need to take the holocron off your hands. Please, if you would.
I don't like this, but if it will relieve your concerns...
What have you done to it?
Nothing! It's never done something like that before.
What a coincidence that it happens while you were the only one with access to it.
What are you trying to say?
Exactly what it sounds like. Your Mandalorian ally breaks Malgus out of his cell, while you protect the thing he's after? What's inside this thing that you don't want us to see?
Chancellor, when Master Nosteral hears about this...
He didn't even care enough to be here.
Enough! We don't have time to stand around and argue. This is a serious problem. I have no choice but to act accordingly. Consider yourself grounded. You are officially confined to Odessen, either until Malgus is back in custody, or until we've cleared you of tampering with this... pain in all our backsides.
This is ridiculous. You can't do that.
Odessen is under Republic jurisdiction. You comply with the Supreme Chancellor's orders, and we're not leaving that thing here with you.
This is wrong, and you know it.
This isn't my first choice for a solution, but I don't have a lot of options.
A security detachment will be in place for the duration of the lockdown. Don't try anything stupid.
Don't tell me you're just gonna let them have the last word.
I knew they were gonna do something like this. I could feel it. Rava's not gonna stop until he has everyone at the end of a leash.
There must be a way to get them to see reason.
I think we're long past that point.
They're all so worried about Malgus, but they just grounded our best shot at finding him.
I don't disagree, but before we make things worse, we should think carefully about what we want to do next.
You know, if you want to get out of here, I'm behind you all the way.
You're willing to take on such a risk? I can't imagine your order would be very happy about that.
I don't care. It's the right thing to do.
What should we do about Jadis? The message he sent.
Darth Jadis? I kinda thought he was a myth.
Might as well be, since he's managed to demand our attention without worrying about any consequences.
He's very much alive, and for some reason just as interested in Malgus as everyone else. He's offered assistance, but we're not sure what he's really after.
These coordinates Jadis sent. It's not much, but knowing him, it's the best we're going to get. If you two are going to get out of here, you should look into them. I doubt this lead will be good for long.
How do we get past the Republic's lockdown?
I'll help keep people busy, and you'll be back before anyone realizes something's up. There's some, well, let's just say I know ways to move around the base without anyone knowing. Lana and I will walk you through it.
What about Null's holocron? We can't just leave it. Something like that shouldn't be in Rava's hands, or even the Chancellor's.
Tau, if the Supreme Chancellor locked down Odessen because she thinks I tampered with the holocron, how do you think she'll react if I steal it?
I would be the one stealing it.
Tau, you two don't have a lot of time. Let me come with you. This whole situation is too unpredictable. You need someone watching your back.
You need to stay here. 2 people will draw less suspicion than 3. Not to mention the danger that could be waiting for us when we get to those coordinates.
I'll at least make sure no one does anything regrettable while you're gone.
We'd better get moving. I'm gonna scope out the base, see what security's like. Maybe we can stake out a clear path to your ship.
Hey, hold on a minute, will you? Another day, another set of odds completely stacked against us.
I just hope things haven't been completely ruined between us and the Republic.
We are walking a pretty fine line here. But isn't that what we do best? You're making the right move, going after Jadis. You know it, I know it, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure everyone else knows it. Hurry back, so we can rub your success in the Supreme Chancellor's face.
You know I'm not usually one to question your methods, but are you sure about this? You're clearly walking into some kind of trap. You can handle yourself. I've seen you do it enough times. But this feels off. You're just too important.
It's just a bad feeling, Arn. Nothing to worry about.
Guess I don't have much choice but to believe you, huh?
Everyone's in position. Time to move.
You heard her. Be careful, all right?
I'm sending you the passcode sequence that Theron programmed to open a hidden passage. It should be in the console. There's a utility hatch. You'll need to open it to access the turbo lift shaft. Behind the bar, there's a ladder that will take you beneath the cantina.
Where's this ladder?
Push the dispenser aside. It will open the hatch that leads below.
I hope that didn't break anything.
I'll take care of it. Can't have the cantina closed when we're under occupation.
I've never been down here before.
I don't know when you would have had the occasion to. It's cold storage for the cantina. Drop down that cargo lift and wait. T7 is working on the next step. Make sure you lock down the cargo lift. Wouldn't want anyone following you. Hold your position. T7 is taking control of a loader droid to bring you a uniform.
Attention! ARC-level security protocols are in effect. All departures now require approval from Republic High Command.
I never thought I'd have to resort to sneaking around my own base like I have something to hide.
Hey, come on, it's not so bad. At least you've got company. Once you've got your uniform on, stay calm and try to act casual.
We don't want you to draw too much attention to yourself.
So far, so good. You blend right in. Huh.
Something wrong?
I just realized you really do make anything look good.
All right, I've mapped out a way to get to your ship. What's your position? Do you copy? Sit tight. She's almost there.
Commander, we have a problem. They put guards on your ship.
Do you know another way off planet?
Stay in your disguise and follow me. We'll get away in one of our shuttles. Hey, Gunny. Have you seen the Commander?
No sign of her, Master Jedi.
Keep an eye out. It's easy to slip through the cracks in a place like this. I'll handle this.
Master Jedi.
At ease, officer. Leadership has asked me to personally deliver a dispatch to Captain Kreider aboard the Redemption. I'll need to take a shuttle up. So, the shuttle?
Oh, of course. Proceed to LP3.
One step closer.
Not to mention,
Tau, why did you take that?
I couldn't just leave it with the Chancellor. It is safest in your hands. We're in a Republic shuttle with proper flight clearance and valid security codes. They shouldn't look twice at us.
Unless they notice that Null's holocron is missing.
Just relax. They have no reason to suspect anything. This is just business as usual.
I hope you're right.
Me too. See? No problem. Now let's get out of here. So, do you really think this Darth Jadis will give us a lead on Malgus?
We don't have many other options right now, and it seems like he wants to help us. We need to find out what Jadis knows. About Malgus, the hidden chain, all of it.
Sith aren't exactly known for being truthful.
That's a risk we have to take.
Right. Look, I'm sorry for not telling you I was taking the holocron. I just really don't trust the Chancellor right now, not with Rava so close. They act like what they're doing is all in the name of protecting the Republic, but they just make things worse.
They're scared, and not without good reason. So much is out of their control. We all make the best choices we can under the circumstances, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose we do. I just wish it hadn't come to this. Here we go. What in the stars is that?
Whatever it is, it looks derelict.
These are the coordinates that Jada sent.
Take us in.
Here goes nothing. Okay, this is really not what I was expecting.
Stay sharp.
Never looked to a Sith for a warm welcome, I guess. Do you think Jadis is even here? He'd be right at home mingling with the rats. Oh, there they are. What is this? A military inspection?
Looks like Jadis hasn't forgotten he's a Sith. They love to do things like this.
Welcome to the Enigma.
A fitting name, but I think your ship could use some work.
This ship is a wondrous artifact, but it does not belong to me. It is simply the key to many mysteries I wish to solve. I appreciate your accepting my invitation. I will admit, I did not know for certain if you would follow the trail. I am pleased you made the intelligent choice.
I don't trust you, and I doubt you feel any differently. But if you have useful information, I'll listen.
I could tell you, but without my cooperation, what I know would do you little good. Our goals are aligned. It is only logical that we should collaborate with one another.
And what do you think my goals are?
To stop Heta Kol and break her hidden chain. To thwart Malgus's plans. To bring order to the galaxy. A sequence of events has been set in motion, and you have placed yourself at its core. The version of Darth Null's machine that you destroyed on the Hidden Chain's prison ship was merely a prototype. Heta Kol and her followers have nearly completed a full-scale version of Null's masterpiece. But Malgus intends to wrench it from her grasp, and Heta Kol cannot stop him. This must not come to pass. Malgus must not be allowed to use Null's machine.
I know what Null intended to do with her machine, but how is Malgus planning to use it?
To throw the galaxy into chaos and flames. Malgus is no longer the warrior he was. He is a broken man, obsessed with his own legacy. He's been thwarted, defeated, and caged, maddened by the need for vengeance. All that's left for him is a grand gesture that will burn his name in the stars. So he believes.
Why do you want to see Malgus fail?
I am the order to Malgus's chaos. Malgus would allow fear to run rampant, burning everything to ash. Better to control the fear, and guide the galaxy with a firm hand. The true power, the only one I have need of, is bound to you. You hold Null's prize creation in your hand, the potential key to all of her masterworks. Each of her designs, including this ship, connected and controlled by the information in the holocron. But in order to use any of them to their maximum effect, the full power of the holocron must be unlocked. Null's machine cannot be mastered without doing so. This is something only you can achieve, here and now.
You're trusting me with a lot of important information. Why?
A show of good faith. As I said, our goals are aligned. A shift in power is coming. You have been warned of it, witnessed it numerous times. Null's machine is only a part of it. Good intentions are not enough. The only way to preserve the galaxy is through structure, order, fear. You have the power, but I have the focus. Together, we can do what no one else can. You've come so far, made so many significant decisions to arrive at this crossroads, and now that you are here, I trust that you will make the correct decision once more.
We're outnumbered and on Jadis's turf. Be smart about this.
I will never allow you or anyone else to use Null's machine.
Sadly predictable. But still, such a waste. Very well. Let your blood be the first to anoint the dawning of the new age.
Tau!
Enough!
Are you okay?
I'm fine, just not thrilled about what happened. What about you?
I'll be alright. It'll take more than a cheap shot like that to take me out. Typical Sith.
I take it we're locked in.
And I don't see a way out. What's our next move?
We look for a way off this ship, hopefully without running into traps. I'm not interested in playing Jadis's game.
Right. Then let's see what's down here. If Jadis thinks he can hold us here, he's got another thing coming. Look at all this. What is the deal with this ship? That looks like Jedi architecture. Okay, it looks like something is happening here.
Possible to make them more aggressive. Alterations to the diurnal cycle of the simulation have proven fruitless.
It's Darth Null.
Assimilation? No. I cannot leave yet. The work here is not done.
What work?
I will prove that the strong will ever dominate the weak.
Well, she's definitely a Sith.
If you wish to stay, you must prove you're strong enough to belong. You are strong. Very well. Perhaps you can be of use to me. An experimental biome. One of many such places Darth Null built to study the nature of life and the Force's influence on it. I am a protocol, a fragment of Darth Null's experiences from when she was at the height of her Sith power. I was created to assist Darth Null in various research projects where an isolated Sith perspective would prove beneficial.
Then what are you doing here?
I am currently focused on resolving the flaws present in this biome.
Seems fine to me. Not sure about you, though.
I am operating at peak capacity. The biome is not. It is empirically flawed. This biome was originally inhabited by a diverse mix of beasts, both predator and prey. They existed together with little to no conflict among them, most puzzling. Large herds congregated near peaceful waters, and the predators would not strike. They would not dominate the weak, even if their own spawn went hungry. I have made numerous improvements to the environment in order to rectify these errors, but the response is the same. The predators still fail to eliminate their lessers. They have grown mangy and dim-witted, as likely to attack each other as their natural prey. They have damaged the biome's infrastructure for reasons that do not make sense. No matter my solution, no matter my strategy, the outcome is the same. The predators do not wield their strength, what they were born to do. They will not be destroyed, they will thrive. They will dominate, as only the strong should. Perhaps if I tried a stronger frequency, it may be that their auditory capabilities are not as keen as I had thought.
She looked like she recognized Null's holocron when you took it out. Maybe we can get her to help us if she's not so focused on the biome. These are what's making the animals aggressive. We have to take them out.
What are you doing? Cease your interference!
These animals all look messed up. Typical Sith. I don't understand. I'm not sure this is the strangest mission I've been on, but it's up there.
Fascinating. I must report my findings. an unexpected conclusion. Aggression, when not properly focused, can lead to weakness rather than strength. Specific circumstances, including the symbiotic relationship of environmental factors, must be taken into account. Curious? My analysis is complete. I will take these findings, along with my data from the previous biome, to the Enigma's mainframe. If there is any other information I can impart, say so now. Otherwise, you may begin the process to upload this protocol to the mainframe. I will return to the mainframe. If suitable conditions are met, I will commence protocol synchronization.
Can you take us there?
I cannot. I do not possess the necessary level of integration with the ship's framework. From here, I can only go to the Enigma's mainframe. Darth Nul had a relentless drive to understand the great mysteries of life and the Force, and to share her findings with the galaxy. She knew that there are many different paths to power, each with its own advantages. Intellect and cunning were hers.
Is that how she survived being forced to become a Sith?
The Sith embraced, even encouraged her brilliant mind and the things she created. But her greater intellectual freedom came at a cost. Its primary function is to serve as a repository of all Darth Nul's knowledge. However, its functionality is limited in its current state. At the moment, I am incapable of expressing more than this. Harmony is death. Without conflict, there is no growth, no advancement. The strong prey on the weak, and the strong become stronger, but so do the weak. They are forced to adapt and improve, or risk annihilation. They are forced to pursue their fullest potential, as all life should.
Why would Null make a digital copy of herself, a dysfunctional one at that? We need to find our way out of here. Jadis has us running like womp rats in a maze.
Your assistance has been most useful. May the Force serve you well.
So, now what?
She mentioned another biome. Let's take a look.
At least I'm not surprised by the plants anymore. I missed the other place already. All right. Looks like this might get us somewhere.
Thousand pardons, but I cannot return until balance is restored.
At least this one's a lot more polite.
Balance? What do you mean?
Perhaps a different type of containment program would work. If I simply ensure that the next design is more stringent... Blast it! They still do not concede.
Was she talking about us?
I think she was talking about them.
No, no, no! Mindless brutality is not the way to restore order! You are an impediment to my progress. I suppose you were. No matter. My predicament remains. I would be foolish to turn down mutually beneficial assistance. Cooperation is essential to balance, after all. I am Renaya, Master of the Jedi Order, Defender of Peace, Preserver of Balance, Patron of Knowledge.
Wasn't that who Darth Nul was? Before the Emperor showed up and made her a Sith?
I am not a Sith. I am a research protocol created from Master Renaya's memories, designed for the study of Jedi philosophy and psychology. My current research task is restoring the ecosystem of this disharmonious place. It has proved quite challenging.
You can say that again.
In spite of my efforts to separate various species into compatible subbiomes, creatures that should be safe and content, if not thriving, are instead suffering. Plants overgrow their bounds and choke what is beyond. Bodies of water that were once full of egg clutches now spawn nothing. Prey and predator alike languish and decay. Instead of bringing protection and purpose to this ecosystem, my efforts to apply structure have only strengthened the chaos. I have not interfered with anything. The creatures are still free to pursue their instincts, except those which might harm the biome's other inhabitants. It's the containment fields. That must be it. If I increase the durability of the force field by at least 200%...
I bet if we sort out this protocol's mess, she'll head to the mainframe too.
I sought harmony, but what I created was stagnation. My analysis is complete. Please return to me. The biome's natural balance, its true balance, has been restored through your efforts. Inflexible concepts of order forced upon any society or system may harm more than they help. I have much to process. It appears that while I was occupied with my experiments, someone attempted to access the Enigma's files, numerous times.
Who? Jadis?
That name is not found in any of the records I can access. I must return to the Enigma's mainframe with my findings and ensure that nothing has been tampered with. If you have need of further information, ask. Otherwise, you are free to begin the process to upload this protocol to the mainframe. My records contain data from the experiences of Master Renaya. By the very method of my creation, I am precluded from having any insight into the experiences of Darth Nul. Renaya often felt that her desire for personal freedom and her passion for empowering others marked her as an outcast among the Jedi. But as her confidence in her own beliefs grew, so did her followers. She welcomed this and vowed to share all of her knowledge with as many as she could, until she discovered the limits the Jedi were willing to enforce upon her generosity. Its primary function is to serve as a repository of all knowledge its creator possesses. However, its functionality is limited in its current state. That is all I am capable of expressing on this topic. My purpose is not to determine whether a task is achievable. My purpose is to determine ways to bring order and balance where there is none. The weak need protection, just as the strong need control and regulation. Unchecked, they grow beyond their means. They spread chaos.
She followed the Jedi way, but it still caused pain.
Thank you for your generosity. May the Force be with you.
Same thing the other one did.
Keep moving forward and stay sharp. Jadis is probably watching us.
It's time to finish this.
Balance will not come from chaos! Strength will not come from peace!
They're going to tear the ship apart!
Look! On the console!
Stay close! What's wrong?
Blast! Looks like whatever the holocron is doing, it'll take some time. long do you think we can hold out here?
As long as it takes.
I must cleanse the rot!
Here we go! Why is this so slow?
Your chaos ends here!
Incoming! Looks like we're halfway there. Just need to hold out a little longer.
The strong succeed! The weak must fall!
Almost there! Enemy!
Your chaos ends here! I'm not strong enough. There is no balance without conflict. Data merge complete. Hello, I am Darth Null's personality matrix, ready to assist in your research efforts.
What do you mean? What exactly can you help me with?
Whatever knowledge Darth Null possesses, which is a great deal, I may share with you. Put simply, I am Null. Her memories, her experiences, her knowledge, from all stages of her life, now contained within this holocron. Null believed that by fragmenting the contradictory parts of her being, she could better understand the nature of the galaxy, of the Force, and of herself. And now the inquiry is finally complete. It will take some time to process the collected data. Unfortunately, it appears the prolonged absence of Darth Null herself has created many unforeseen conditions on this ship.
No kidding.
Jadis mentioned unlocking the holocron's full power. What does that mean?
Darth Jadis. I'm unfamiliar with that name. I would be unable to compile probable interpretations of his words with any certainty. However, I may provide a suitable estimation. The holocron's personality matrix is active. With its completion, it is possible to command any of Darth Null's creations as you see fit.
Does that mean there's a way off this ship?
Now that I am fully reconstructed, I can assist you in assuming control of any system on the Enigma.
What about Darth Null's machine? Can you control that too?
While I am now a complete repository of Null's knowledge, I cannot control Null's creations myself. But with her knowledge, I can assist the user in operating the machine to its complete capabilities. Darth Null designed the machine with a singular intention: to alert billions of sentients to their connection with the Force, whether it had been forgotten or simply never known at all. The holocron enables the machine's operation, but my functionality enhances it. With my assistance, the user can direct a message to all those in the known galaxy with a connection to the Force. Those who receive the message would have the opportunity to explore their relationship with the Force, free to develop it as they wished, empowered to discover their own strength without the false dogmas that have plagued 1,000 generations.
If that happened, it would be chaos. The galaxy would be overrun with endless violence.
Conflict is the natural state of a galaxy populated by heterogeneous intelligent species. It is inevitable. But with the machine, one might change the nature of conflict. Reaching as many inhabitants of the galaxy as possible requires strategic positioning of the machine. Darth Null built her machine on Elom. Perplexing. My data logs indicate that the holocron was disconnected from the machine, sometime within the last of Elom's solar cycles.
Darth Malgus destroyed that machine, along with Null's temple.
If operating the machine located on Elom is impossible, a planet in close proximity will do. Based on my current knowledge of the galaxy, Kashyyyk is an ideal substitute, with a high probability of success.
Bringing you here was not such a waste after all. Kashyyyk is where the Hidden Chain have come so very close to completing Null's machine. I am pleased to hear my efforts have not been wasted. With the final component complete, your role in this endeavor has come to an end. You will relinquish the holocron to me.
You are not getting the holocron, Jadis.
All the power and skill at your disposal, and you still fail to recognize the real threat. A simple task, accomplished in order to avoid her greatest fear becoming reality. A fear that's driven her to cross every line she swore she would never cross.
Jadis has Sahar. He said he would keep her safe.
Think about what you're doing! He can't be trusted!
I did everything you wanted. Do what you promised and let Sahar go.
My exact words were that you would be reunited. And so you shall.
No!
After so many impossible victories, how do you find defeat?
This isn't over.
I'm afraid it is.
It's your fault Jadis got his hands on Sahar. Your fault I turned my back on the Jedi.
No! What is this? Jadis!
This was inevitable. Every path, every crossroads, you chose this. You chose your own destruction.
Lost my brother because of you, and it was all for nothing.
I welcome your finding me on Kashyyyk. You and your allies will witness my ultimate triumph. You cannot stop it.
Millions of lives lost because of you.
Do you copy? Come on, answer me! I've got you!
I don't believe it. I can't believe it. How could Tao do this? I knew that she still blames herself for what happened to her friends on Elam. That's just how she is, but I never imagined she'd go this far to get Sahar back. There must have been something I didn't see. Maybe I could have talked sense into her if I had just paid better attention.
Arn, there's a problem. Oh, good, he's found you. You did well to trust your feelings, Master Jedi. Now Theron can stop asking for an update on your location every few minutes. Your absence from Odessa was discovered. I don't know how, but the Supreme Chancellor and Admiral Rava are very unhappy about it.
There's no time to deal with them. We need to gather our forces and prepare for battle. Contact Chakaya. We'll need the Mandalorians as well.
Where are we headed?
Karshian.
Understood. See you soon.
Karshian. What will you say to the Supreme Chancellor about all this? I don't want everyone to think Tao is a lost cause, because she isn't.
She was trying to save her friend's life. I think we ought to take that into account.
I know Tao will see reason when we get her back.
We'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. It won't be long.
You assured me that she was not necessary for the new machine to work. So tell me, why is it not working?
Field Marshal! I've captured the traitor. What are you... Ah!
No! Ah!
see one traitor in chains. My most trusted Hibir, how you have fallen. You dare come to me still on your feet after you so spectacularly failed in your duty. So much was taken from me because of your inadequacy. Why would you think I would want to see your face again?
I have served you. Served your cause without question. No one has been as loyal to you as I have.
I don't need loyalty. I need victory! Parjai, anything less is meaningless! I thought you understood that, Rik'an, but it seems that I was mistaken. Your sister has warped your sense of priority, and you, weak-willed and soft, failed to resist it. Despite your failings, Null's machine, the one that will bring us victory, is nearly complete. Once I have the dead Sith's holocron back, you will have your only chance to prove that you are worth your place in the hidden chain. The place I have given you.
Field Marshal, are you prepared to accept my offer?
It's time to end this.